Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're looking at alternate endings in video games that take a lot of work to unlock.
来てくださるのですか?
Number 10. The Bad Ending. The House of the Dead. This Sega-published arcade classic wanted to give you a happy ending for all the quarters you spent on it. The canon ending, where your fiancée Sophie is revealed to be alive, is earned by scoring over 62,000 points. The neutral ending, just a shot of the mansion where it's set, is given to players who score under that. However, its bad ending, where it's revealed that Sophie has been turned into a zombie, is actually quite hard to obtain. You still need to score under 62,000 points, but specifically you have your total end in 0. That would be awfully hard to plan given the nature of the game, so you'd need a fair bit of luck. Number 9. The Dog Ending. Silent Hill 2. We may have all seen it by now, considering how absurd and iconic it is, but unlocking the dog ending in Silent Hill 2 still takes a lot of effort. You must have either beaten the game 3 times to see the regular endings, or, after having beaten it once, unlocked the rebirth ending by collecting 4 hidden items around the town.
James.
Maria, I'm finished with you.
On the next playthrough, you'll find a special key inside a doghouse, which opens a door in the observation room of the Lakeview Hotel. There, our unfortunate hero learns that a dog has been tormenting him from behind the scenes all along. The requirement of multiple playthroughs means many likely missed it back in the day. Number 8. Everyone Dies. Mass Effect 2.
This isn't how we planned this mission, but this is where we're at.
Even if some of your beloved companions perish in the climax of Mass Effect 2, the game ultimately wants you to succeed, which is why it's actually pretty tough to unlock the worst ending. If you, for whatever reason, want an ending where every character dies, including you, there are specific things you have to avoid doing. Namely, upgrading the Normandy and doing loyalty missions. When it comes time for the infamous endgame mission, you also need to know which position each crew member would be worse for and then assign them to it. Everything will go horribly wrong and everyone save for the ship's pilot Joker will die.
Joker, go. Commander! Shepard!
Number 7. Hellish Abyss Ending. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, Director's Cut.
Don't look in there!
The Xbox version of Fatal Frame 2 gets special attention for including an extra difficulty and ending. First, you'll need to beat the game on hard mode, which unlocks Nightmare difficulty. After beating it once again on the new difficulty, you'll get the Xbox version's new ending. But it also unlocks this version's exclusive difficulty level, Fatal, where most ghosts can kill you in a single hit. Anyone attempting better prepare for a lot of deaths, because that's the only way to reach the Hellish Abyss ending, in which Miu saves her twin sister Mayu, but is blinded in the process.
Miu, let's go now.
Number 6. Ending Y. Nier Automata.
泥棒さんはあなただったんですね。親しき中にも礼儀あり。お仕置きします。
You have to get through 3 playthroughs of Nier Automata to unlock its true ending. But there's one ending for each level of the alphabet, and ending Y is by far the hardest to unlock. It first requires completing the late-game side quest Emil's Memories, which ends in a particularly tough optional boss fight.
Wow, you've sure gotten strong. I doubt you'll be needing my help anymore.
This earns you a one-of-a-kind weapon, which is good because the next step is fully upgrading every weapon to level 4. That's quite a lot of work. But after grinding it all out, you'll unlock another quest, Emil's Determination. Then, it's another even tougher boss fight, but one you must lose. Once the Emil clones start self-destructing, letting them instead of destroying them gets you the ending. Number 5. Genocide ending, Undertale. Technically speaking, Undertale doesn't have a canonical ending, but rather many depending on how you play. And reaching the conclusion of the genocide route is definitely the most challenging aspect of the game. To get this ending, you have to kill every single monster you come across. Not just that, but you must go out of your way to activate so many random encounters in each area that enemies stop spawning. The massive grind gives you a ton of XP, but it also makes every possible boss much more challenging than they'd normally be. It culminates in a fight against Sans, one of the hardest bosses of the last decade. Defeat him, and you'll go on to destroy even more worlds. Number 4. Seeking Mr. Eaton's Name, Fall in London. For those unfamiliar with Fail Better Games' browser-based mystery adventure, it's set in an alternate, darker Victorian London. It's up to players to rise in power, whether by respectable means or otherwise. There are different endings to unlock based on what you choose as your character's ambition at the start of the game. However, you can also choose a playthrough designed to lose. Going down the Seeking Mr. Eaton's Name questline is meant for those who have already experienced everything the game has to offer. The game itself even recommends you don't do it, and for good reason. Not only is it extremely long, convoluted, and difficult, but it also has you damage your character's stats so that by the end, they're left literally unplayable. Number 3. The Dream Project, Chrono Trigger. This SNES classic famously has multiple endings, most of which are tied to when you choose to fight the final boss, Lavos. Naturally, the earliest possible instance you can tackle this boss battle is going to be the toughest. Not only is the boss a significant challenge by normal standards, but fighting him to get this ending means you also won't have a full party. Most players back in the day wouldn't have the foresight, let alone the tenacity to try attempting it. Those that did and came out on top would be transported to a place filled with various NPCs representing the development team. Speaking to them would reveal touching messages and Easter eggs about the game. Number 2. The Amulet of Yendor, Noita. The chances of getting this ending requires a lot of luck. The roguelike Noita has several endings, one of which is unlocked by collecting 33 hidden orbs, a feat which can only be accomplished on a New Game Plus playthrough. But that's not the ending we're talking about. There's an even more secret 34th orb, which you can only get out of a rare chest. Sadly, the chances of a rare chest actually having this orb is 1 in 10 million. But only after finding it will you be able to get the Amulet of Yendor from the final boss. Players have figured out ways to speed the process up, but the conventional methods require the patience of a saint. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Dragon's Homecoming, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
それでも共に来てくださるのですか?
はい。
From Software's challenging catalog features many alternate endings that are a pain to unlock. Childhood's beginning from Bloodborne requires collecting and consuming specific items and defeating a secret final boss. However, Dragon's Homecoming from Sekiro is even more demanding. Like Undertale, the game's canonical ending is unclear. This one is certainly the most positive, but anyone who reached it without using a guide has our respect. There's a laundry list of demands, some of which are time-sensitive and will become locked if you progress too far in the game. Even still, others are things players likely wouldn't think to do. Sekiro is already arguably the studio's hardest game, and this challenge is daunting to say the least.
九郎殿、今はどうか安らかに私の心に留まってください。
What game do you think has the hardest alternate ending to unlock? Share your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more great videos every day.
Feels a little empty, sir.
Shepard leaves a considerable void.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.